Hey everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat. And I'm here today with a card called Quackers for Christmas. And I'm using a Quackers and Quack CottageCutz die to make the card, to make as my focal image for the card. I'm using some scattered straw distress ink and my brand new distress tool from Little Acres Creations, which I love. And I can't believe I waited so long to get that tool. I feel like such a boob. I'm like, that thing is the bomb diggity. And it just makes it so much easier to hold that thing in your hand. And it just, I don't know where my head was all this time. But, so I'm just going around with the scattered straw. Now, this die set comes with 2 different ducks, but I decided to just use the one, and I was inspired by the new dies that she came out with this Christmas. So I used my old die and altered him a little bit to make him similar to a couple of the new images that she came out with. And the fun part is that even after Christmas, even though it's in the Christmas release, I can still use the little duck that she has in this release. I can still use it with this Quackers and Quack, which is not even Christmas related, but I'm making it Christmas related. And so I can still use it and use it all through the year, which makes me extremely happy, because I love when I can do that with my products and use it for more than one thing. And here I'm just using my art glitter glue to glue down my pieces, and there's 2 little slits there for his little beak to go in, which I think is really cool, that it's not just sitting there. It actually looks like it's just tucked in his little feathers. And so I slide that in after I've inked everything up, and I get oh my golly, my nose is itching, guys. I'm sorry. I get my black glaze pen out and I draw in his little eyes. And I'm telling you, that glaze pen just like brings them to life. It's like, woo, here I am. I have arrived. And now I'm using my white glaze pen. I had let that dry so that I could put the little dot in their eyes. And then I went to my Cricut. I wanted a little string of lights. And I have Cricut access, so I'm not sure where the these lights came from. I don't even think I saved it after I cut them. But if you want to know, I will definitely go back and try to find them, so that, you know, if you want to cut out the same set, you can. And so I just took and cut it out in white and then went over it with my green marker. I used G07, Y18, B06, and R24 for the green, and then the red and the blue and the yellow for the Christmas lights. I don't know why my camera got a little wonky there. But so I just got a piece of scrap paper down so that I don't get, you know, ink all over the place like I have a tendency to do. Usually it's all over me, though, so that makes it okay. And, so then I'm going to come back in once I get this completed, and I'm going to come in with my clear glaze pen, and it puts a lot less on than, say, your oh my golly, glossy accents, but it dries a lot faster, and I still think you get a really cute shine. So I love using that pen. And so I've just got my lights done. Now I'm going to set them aside so that they can dry. It just takes a couple minutes. Get my duck back in the picture, and I'm going to cut down my paper. And this is just a pack of, it's called Mary & Company paper pack, and it's older than dirt, folks. It was one of the ones that was in the dollar section when it was really $1. So my card is actually 3.5 by 6.25, which is like a standard size personal envelope it will fit in. And I cut my paper to 3.25 by 6, and then I cut the blue to 2 3/4 by 5.5. And I'm just going to get them layered together. I like it's just a different size card. It was fun to work with. And I like using, you know, kind of shake things up a little bit. I'm so used to making A2 size cards. So this was fun. And so like I said, that paper's from like 2012. So I don't think you're going to find it. But you know, use what you have. You don't have to have, we don't all have to have the same stuff. We use what we have, and then we don't, you know, shop your stash, folks. Shop your stash. If not, you're going to be like me and have absolutely no room and fear for your life in an avalanche of craft supplies. I'm learning to shop my stash. Use my ATG gun, which Honey Bunny's Treasures carries ATG tape. If you're looking for some, they also carry the art glitter glue, which I swear by. And so now I'm bringing my little image in, and you'll notice that there's still quite a bit of space. I took a punch. It's a Paper Studio Deer punch. Punched it out, and now I'm going to do like a hornectomy and cut off the rest of it. Just keep the ears and the horns. And so I was just like, I laughed so hard. And my kid said, Jesse's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "Oh, Mommy just thinks this is funny." And Mariah says, "You need new hobby." I was like, "Thank you, smart butt." Mommy needs a new hobby. She thought I'd lost my mind because I thought this was so cute. And I was just like, "Woohoo, woohoo." And I was just laughing and giggling. And she's like, "You need a new hobby." I think she means, "Mom, you need to get a life," kind of thing, because this is not that funny. But to me, it sure was. So just take my art glitter glue and put it on the back, and I make sure I put it on the little pieces that are sticking out of the lights because I don't want to risk them falling off his little antlers, and put him on. And in my opinion, he looks like he's doing the happy dance, the happy dance. I just love him. I love it. It was so much fun. And we are getting ready to do a CottageCutz hop. Me and a few other ladies the end of this month on the 27th and the 28th. And I hope that you come back and that you join me in this hop, because there are going to be tons of prizes given away. Our grand prize is a gift package from Scrap and Cottage, and that is the company that, or the store that makes and owns CottageCutz. So you're going to get a nice package of CottageCutz dies that you'll get in time for Christmas. So that would be awesome. And now I just printed this sentiment out on my computer, and I just thought it was funny, and I love puns. And so I'm Quackers for Christmas. And just attach it on the inside. I'm not kidding you. It is the little things in life that make me happy. So I get it in and call it done, and I was tickled to death with it. So be on the lookout for the hop, guys. You will be over the moon with all the amazing projects that are going to be shown during the hop, and all the prizes that will be given away. Alright guys, remember to practice your CPR, craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Bye!